speaker. Get that feeling.
Hello, I'm Alicia McFarland. Police have charged a former X Factor contestant with murder 5 years after the death of a baby in New South Wales. Mitchell Callaway was arrested this morning in the small town of Barrowville. The 9-month-old baby girl died in hospital in 2018 after being found unresponsive in a rural home. It could soon be a criminal offence to display and trade Nazi symbols under new laws being considered by the federal government. Legislation will be introduced to Parliament next week, including penalties of up to 12 months in prison. The opposition says the government hasn't gone far enough, though, and is calling for the Nazi salute to be banned as well. The Prime Minister has defended the federal budget as households add in another interest rate rise. We're still waiting to hear from 3 or 4 of the major banks on whether they'll pass on the rate hike in full to their customers. Anthony Albanese says the RBA reaches its decisions independent of the government.
What we can do is to do our bit to put downward pressure on inflation. We produced a budget last month that did just that.
A police officer remains in intensive care after being run over during a pursuit in Perth. The 28-year-old was dragged under the car while attempting to make an arrest this morning. The state's police minister, Paul Papalia, has described the incident as abhorrent.
Our thoughts at the moment are with the officer who's in hospital and his family, and also with all of our police who have been impacted by this event.
3 people have been arrested. No charges have yet been laid.
After this, there is no turning back. You sip the red can, the story ends. You sip the black can, you enter dreamland. And I show you just how good the truth can taste. Take the Pepsi Max Taste Challenge.
To sport, more accolades for one of AFL's greatest ever players, Buddy Franklin, to reach 350 games tonight when the Swans host the Saints at the SCG. The Aussie Test side head into day 2 of the World Test Championship against India in control of the contest. Australia were 3 for 327 at stumps on day 1. Travis Head is approaching 150. And Denver has won Game 3 of the NBA Finals against Miami. The final score 109-94. The Nuggets have taken a 2-1 lead in the series.
Buying or selling rural or residential properties? Miller, Wan and John. This is SAFM weather.
Damaging winds possible this afternoon and evening across the Limestone coast. Lows of 7 degrees expected. Want more local news? Get free breaking news about our community. Download the Listener app. Search for the Limestone Coast and add to your favourites now.